In the dark heart of the Pacific, the largest floating factories prepare for a weeks-long journey to the hunting grounds.
Their mission: to cover thousands of miles, relying on sheer power and the latest satellite telemetry to find the migratory giants.
Every temperature setting is critical. Freshness must be preserved the instant the fish leaves the water.
Captain, the core of the operation, studies bathymetric charts, reading the hidden currents like an open book.
The Aquila is built for endurance, designed to weather the most ferocious conditions the open ocean can offer.
Modern fishing is a science of detection. Technology cuts through the vastness, pinpointing the thermal sweet spot.
Sierra 2, bearing 049er.
Yet, technology is nothing without skill. The ropes and nets demand an ancient, intimate knowledge of knots and fiber strength. The hunt begins at dusk. The acoustic array is set, a massive, listening wall dropped into the deep. Tuna communicate at frequencies we cannot hear, but the hydrophones translate the faint echo of their movements into a clear target.
Contact confirmed. A dense aggregation of yellowfin. A colossal payday. But the clock is now ticking.
The strike team is deployed. Speed and precision are paramount to encircle the fast-moving school before they disperse. Persine drops, a mile-wide curtain of high-strength nylon, a net so large it can contain an entire ecosystem.
The critical moment. The bottom lines are drawn, cinching the net shut, sealing the fish within the underwater capture zone.
Pressure begins. Thousands of tons of living mass now thrash within the colossal nylon wall.
The slow haul begins. This delicate process ensures the integrity of the catch and the safety of the crew. Human expertise guides the machine. The density of the school dictates the safe rate of retrieval.
Surface breach. The wealth of the sea is revealed. A shimmering silver harvest of high-energy predators.
The harvest is transferred, but the process is far from over. Time is now the ultimate constraint.
To preserve perfection, the fish must be killed and chilled instantly, preventing lactic acid buildup and preserving the texture of the flesh.
Sub-zero deep freeze. The chilling process begins immediately, plunging the core temperature rapidly to near freezing point.
Deep within the ship, the floating factory comes to life, a pristine, high-tech environment built for rapid transformation.
The first stage, preparing the fish for industrial precision. Every surface must be sanitized.
Industrial butchery. Speed and uniformity are achieved through specialized machinery designed to handle the frozen mass. Heart of the tuna. The muscle fiber is dense, a testament to the fish's life as a powerful, high-speed ocean hunter.
Quality control is constant. Human eyes spot imperfections that machines cannot, ensuring only premium flesh proceeds clear.
Preliminary cook. Massive stainless steel ovens gently steam the fish, rendering the fat and preparing the muscle for flaking.
This precise, timed heat treatment dictates the final texture and safety of the canned product.
Cooked and ready, the change in color signifies the completion of the thermal process, making the meat easier to handle.
The hands-on stage. Highly skilled trimmers remove every imperfection, ensuring a clean, flaky, and aesthetically pleasing final product.
Micro-quality control. This is the commitment to perfection, eliminating even the smallest flaws. Ready for the can, the pure, white, and light tuna flesh is now ready for its final vessel.
The final vessel arrives. Cans are sterilized with steam and air to ensure maximum integrity.
Flavor and preservation. The brine or oil is added first, setting the foundation for the final product's taste and texture.
The crucial filling phase. Machinery ensures consistent weight and density in every single can.
The final check before sealing. Human intervention guarantees the consistency of the aesthetic presentation.
Hermetic perfection. The lid is pressed on with massive force, creating an airtight, leak-proof seal that locks in the freshness.
Post-sealing rinse. Every external contaminant is washed away before the final sterilization process begins.
The safety cook. This high-pressure, high-temperature treatment is the ultimate defense against bacterial contamination. Thermal logging. Every batch is monitored minute by minute, ensuring compliance with global safety and sterilization standards. Deep sterilization. The intense heat guarantees a commercially sterile product, safe for long-term storage anywhere in the world. Cooled and complete. The product is finished, safe, and ready for the final stages of packaging.
Identification. Labels are quickly applied, detailing product origin, type of oil/brine, and nutritional information. Final packaging. The cans are grouped and boxed, ready for bulk shipment and transport. Inventory complete. The final yield of the hunt is documented and secured, representing weeks of effort and investment.
Traceability is paramount. Every can carries the coordinates of its origin, a commitment to sustainability and provenance.
Entry logged.
With holds full, the floating factory begins its long journey back, carrying the preserved bounty of the deep.
The sea always demands respect, but it rewards those who master its challenge with skill, patience, and technology.
From the vast, turbulent blue to your table, the tuna industry's commitment to quality and efficiency sails on.
The great hunt will soon begin again. The ocean awaits its next challenge. Cold, the salt, the pressure. These are the conditions that shape the quality of the world's most desired fish. Nature provides the initial clues. Diving birds often signal the presence of feeding tuna near the surface.
Bird activity.
Subtlety is key. They use strategic lures to condense the school, minimizing the necessary net size. Creating the concentration. Bait fish draw the tuna in, ensuring a tight, controlled capture.
Speed is everything. The initial drop must be instantaneous to prevent the school's escape.
The perfect closure. The ocean surface reveals the capture, a shimmering, dense pocket of life. Managing the immense pressure, the crew carefully balances the tension, ensuring the net doesn't fail under the colossal weight. The final barrier is breached. The powerful fish enter the safety of the Aquila's processing chain. Oxygen control. Even in the cold brine, oxygen levels must be maintained to keep the cellular structure of the flesh intact. From chilling to cutting, the journey through the factory floor is highly mechanized, minimizing human handling time. Data dictates the cut. Each fish is classified by size and fat profile to determine the optimal processing path. Air separation. High-pressure air streams provide a quick, efficient method for removing skin and dark meat layers. Visible imperfections. UV light reveals flaws and residues, ensuring compliance with the highest standards of purity.
Preparation for the thermal bath. The loins are carefully arranged to ensure even heat penetration during the cook.
Post-cook chilling. The cans must be cooled rapidly to preserve the internal color and prevent overprocessing.
Inventory in waiting. Thousands of finished products are staged in the climate-controlled hold, awaiting final packaging. The flavor infusion. Measured amounts of oil or brine are added, contributing the final touch to the canned product.
Protecting the human element. Safety protocols are strict in the high-noise environment of the industrial canning line. Digital footprint. Every can carries a unique identifying mark, essential for quality control and global traceability. Seam integrity check. Pressurized sensors test every seal for micro leaks, guaranteeing a true hermetic closure. Automated finality. The product is secured against moisture and damage, ready for global shipping routes. The long day ends, but the floating factory continues its tireless work under the floodlights. The human cost. Weeks away from home, battling the elements and the relentless pace of the factory floor. The historical record. Beyond digital data, the handwritten log preserves the narrative of the sea hunt.
Retrieving the gear, the net is checked inch by inch for structural failure, ensuring it is ready for the next deployment.
Environmental responsibility. Crews must ensure their operations do not interfere with the delicate migratory patterns of marine mammals. Net integrity is vital for safety and efficiency, requiring constant, rigorous stress testing. Working by artificial sun, the floodlights cut through the darkness, turning the midnight ocean into a bright, focused workspace.
Research contribution. Valuable specimens are tagged and released, providing scientists with critical data on migratory routes and health.
Hygienic design. The factory floor is built for constant, immediate cleaning, ensuring that no contaminants linger.
Water jet precision. Utilizing high-pressure water allows for incredibly clean cuts, eliminating the risk of burning the delicate flesh.
The relentless flow. The canning process operates non-stop, maximizing the yield from the short window of optimal freshness. Pressure management. Valves automatically regulate the intense heat and pressure, a critical safety feature of the industrial process. Moisture calibration. Consistency in moisture content ensures a uniform texture and flavor across all batches. Self-sufficiency. The Aquila produces its own clean water, essential for both hygiene and the preparation of the brine solution.
Environmental credentials. Modern fishing demands full accountability, with certifications printed directly onto the final packaging.
Aesthetic requirement. The color and texture of the flakes must meet precise consumer expectations for a premium product.
Liquid precision. The vacuum ensures the final headspace in the can is uniform, crucial for the subsequent sterilization process. After the hunt, the gear is meticulously maintained. Every small tear must be repaired before the next drop. The maintenance crew blends ancient skill with modern materials, ensuring the integrity of the multi-million-dollar net.
Tank sterilization. Between catches, the chilling tanks undergo rigorous cleaning to prevent biological contamination.
Brine calibration. The salt concentration must be precise to optimize the fish chilling process without damaging the flesh.
Chemical balance confirmed.
Constant exposure to salt water demands vigilance. Corrosive wear on metal guides must be checked daily.
Quiet before the storm. The factory resets, anticipating the next influx of raw material from the sea.
Tools of the trade must be razor sharp. Precision cutting prevents muscle damage and maximizes yield.
Maximizing yield. Waste is minimized. Byproducts are collected for secondary processing, adhering to sustainable practices. The perfect flow. Every step is optimized for continuous motion, ensuring the product moves seamlessly through the chain.
The powerhouse of cold. The refrigeration compressors work tirelessly, maintaining sub-zero conditions in the vast holds.
Absolute zero margin. The core temperature of the fish must be kept precisely consistent to prevent thermal degradation.
Handling the frozen harvest. Every layer of protection is required to prevent cold burns during handling. Holding position. During periods of intense data analysis or maintenance, the Aquila secures its position against the deep-sea currents.
Mechanical leverage. Massive hydraulic arms provide the strength needed to safely move the largest, heaviest catches with ease.
Post-harvest cleanse. Sanitation is immediate and rigorous, readying the vessel for the next wave of processing.
Batch organization. Cans are meticulously placed in baskets to ensure maximum heat exposure and uniform sterilization. Pre-cook vacuum check. Ensuring the proper internal vacuum guarantees the integrity of the seal during the high-pressure cook. Rapid identification. Labels are applied with high-speed precision, adhering instantly to the metal surface.
Current compensation. The ship must account for its own drift and the movement of the school to drop the net perfectly.
Drift -05. Target locked. Deploy.
The lead line is the anchor. Its heavy weight is designed to pull the net walls closed quickly, preventing escape.
Efficiency is non-stop.
Downtime is used to perform critical repairs, ensuring the net is always at peak operational capacity.
Hydraulic harmony. The winches are synchronized, pulling the net evenly to manage the immense tension.
Maximum quality demands rapid bleeding. This process removes residual blood, improving the final meat color and flavor.
Thermal shock. The introduction of warm salmon creates a cloud of temperature exchange, signaling the start of the chilling process.
Circulation is key. The fish must be moved to ensure uniform contact with the cold brine. Automated refinement. Specialized machinery removes the skin and scales efficiently, preparing the loins for final trimming.
Value separation. Workers meticulously trim away the less desirable dark meat, maximizing the yield of premium white flesh.
The energy source. Vast tanks of fuel are required to power the propulsion, the processing plant, and the refrigeration units.
Safety first. Constant vigilance over the high-power engine and processing systems is paramount in the hostile sea environment.
Pressure confirmed.
Gentle handling. The cooked fish is fragile, requiring careful manual placement to maintain its flake integrity.
Sorting and inventory. Every can is automatically sorted by product line and destination packaging requirements. Random sample check. Selected cans are opened and examined to ensure the final product meets all aesthetic and quality standards.
Heat penetration check. Ensuring the heat has reached the core of the product is vital for full sterilization.
Final inspection. Every box passes through a sensor array to verify correct weight and freedom from foreign metal contaminants.
Navigating the climate. Monitor crew call avoid severe storms.
Post-haul sanitation. The transfer wells are aggressively cleaned to remove all biological residue, preventing contamination.
Automated folding. The net is carefully stacked by machine, ensuring precise organization and readiness for the next deployment. The engine of the hull. Massive pumps provide the sustained, controlled power needed to draw in the heavy, water-saturated net. Surface temperature check. Ensuring the cans are cooled to ambient temperature before labeling prevents condensation and label failure.
Moments of pause. Short breaks are essential for mental reset, acknowledging the physical and mental demand of the voyage.
Brine analysis. Regular testing ensures the chilling liquid maintains its efficacy and prevents mineral buildup.
Zero discharge protocol. All biological waste is processed through a grinder and sterilized before being discharged.
Grade sorting, the highest quality fish are separated for flash freezing whole, destined for the premium raw market.
Ultra-low preservation. The best fish are frozen whole to maintain their pristine raw quality for the sushi market.
The sea is unpredictable. Rapid weather changes demand constant vigilance from the bridge crew.
Oversight and efficiency. The glassed-in observation area allows managers to monitor the entire production line visually.
Personal protection is mandatory. Noise and fine particles require full sensory protection on the factory floor. Maintaining the aseptic environment. Surfaces are covered immediately when not in use to prevent airborne contamination. Optimized workspace. The layout is engineered to maximize output while minimizing worker movement and cross-contamination risk. The cold is absolute. The differential in temperature between the air and the freezers creates instantaneous ice formation.
Corrosion defense. Manual maintenance protects the delicate hydraulic systems from the corrosive power of the ocean.
Steam power. Superheated steam is injected to raise the internal temperature and pressure rapidly and uniformly.
Final drying. Circulating air removes residual moisture, preventing external rusting of the sealed tin.
Internal communication. The precise location and weight distribution of the finished product must be communicated for ship stability.
Bridge.
battling the swells. Active stabilizers ensure the massive floating factory remains level, crucial for the sensitive processing equipment.
Navigating the pitch. Monitoring movement ensures that the canning process, requiring precise verticality, is not compromised by the waves.
The deep hold. Specialized gear is required to retrieve or organize products in the intense cold of the final storage freezers.
Mechanics. The massive block controls the velocity and angle of the net as it pays out, ensuring optimal deployment shape.
Precision preparation. The cut is made with hydraulic force, ensuring maximum recovery of the valuable fish meat.
Debris check. The meat is scanned for any minute metal fragments that might have come from the hooks or processing machinery. Color classification. Different product grades require meticulous separation based on the natural pigmentation of the tuna muscle.
Liner integrity. A specialized lacquer protects the metal from the brine or oil, preventing corrosion and preserving flavor.
Crew care. The ship carries a fully equipped medical bay and trained personnel to handle the minor injuries common in this demanding work environment.
The heart of the factory. The engines not only drive the ship, but also power the entire industrial process on board.
Pressure at 50 psi, temperature steady.
Climate control complexity. Maintaining consistent sub-zero temperatures requires constant, high-precision engineering monitoring.
Species separation. Different tuna types are processed in dedicated batches, ensuring purity and accurate product labeling.
Skipjack.
Yellowfin.
Automated supply. A continuous stream of empty cans is fed into the production line, maintaining the high pace of the factory.
Air purity is critical. Advanced filtration keeps the internal atmosphere clean, protecting both the product and the workers. Sensor integrity. The delicate sonar array, vital for fish detection, must be kept free of barnacles and damage. Pre-warming the oven. Heating the retort before loading saves energy and ensures a more accurate, rapid cook cycle. Adhesion precision. A thin, uniform layer of glue is applied, ensuring the label remains firmly attached despite temperature changes. Preparing for weather. Every unsecured object is a danger. The crew methodically secures the deck against the coming storm.
The second essential engine. The galley must provide nutritious, high-calorie meals to fuel the demanding physical labor.
Anchor safety. The massive chain is inspected for wear, crucial for holding the ship steady during processing or repairs.
Preparing the next lure. Frozen bait is thawed and prepared for the next net deployment, maximizing appeal to the tuna.
Lifeline to the world. Maintaining constant satellite and radio contact is vital for safety, logistics, and data transmission.
Constant reminder. Visual safety protocols are posted everywhere, reinforcing the zero-tolerance policy for accidents and contamination.
Can integrity check. Cans are physically inspected for any dents or flaws that could compromise the final seal integrity. No dent.
Stacking precision. Boxes must be interlocked correctly to prevent shifting and collapse during the long, often rough, journey home. Air circulation. Massive fans ensure that the temperature remains consistent throughout the vast storage hold, protecting the deepest cargo.
Prepared for the worst. Mandatory safety drills ensure every crew member knows their role in an emergency situation.
Launch the rescue boat. Secure the area.
The underwater drive. The propeller shaft, constantly turning, requires meticulous lubrication and monitoring to withstand the friction and pressure.
Dolphin encounter. When marine mammals are present, the net deployment is aborted immediately, adhering to strict protection policies.
Abort.
Automated evisceration. The machine performs the most strenuous and repetitive task, ensuring consistency and hygiene. Waste management at sea. All non-biological waste is strictly segregated and contained on board, preventing ocean pollution.
Secure packaging. Plastic banding provides the final layer of security, ensuring the contents remain intact during transit.
Deck safety. The deck's non-slip surface is constantly maintained, a vital precaution against falls on the wet, rolling platform.
Blade efficiency. The sharpness of the trimming tools is tested frequently, ensuring clean cuts and reducing worker fatigue. Sharp.
Full disclosure. The label provides comprehensive information,
adhering to global food standards for consumer confidence.
The reward of labor. The immense effort is validated by the success of the haul and the bounty secured in the holds.
Fuel purity. Specialized filtration ensures that the heavy fuel used by the engine remains free of contaminants and water.
Engine health. Regular oil analysis is performed on the ship to detect early signs of internal wear or component failure. Thermal protection. Workers near the high-temperature retorts wear reflective gear to manage radiant heat exposure. Cold challenge. Maintaining sub-zero temperatures in a humid environment creates a constant challenge of mist and condensation.
Volumetric accuracy. The quantity of liquid added is precisely controlled, guaranteeing consistency in the final net weight.
Seam validation. The critical double seam must be physically inspected to ensure a perfect, long-lasting seal. Good seal.
Automated rejection. Sensors detect surface irregularities, immediately diverting flawed cans to prevent contamination of the production line.
Belt sterilization and the metal conveyor surfaces are regularly treated with superheated steam to maintain an aseptic path.
Atmospheric awareness. Advanced sensors feed precise weather data, crucial for safe navigation and net deployment strategy. Propulsion power. The single, massive propeller drives the entire floating factory through the resistance of the deep ocean.
Hydraulic integrity. The net hull system relies on pressurized fluid, which must be constantly checked for leaks and volume.
Handling the premium catch. The sashimi-grade fish is treated with the utmost care to prevent any surface thawing or damage.
Automated feeding. Stacks of cans are unlayered by machine, commencing their journey onto the production belt.
Weight verification. Every can is weighed post-filling, ensuring consistency before the expensive sealing process.
Gas monitoring. The refrigeration system utilizes potentially hazardous gases, requiring constant air quality monitoring for safety. Final surface prep. A delicate water mist ensures the tuna flakes are completely clean before entering the canning machine.
Data locking. The final barcode links the product to the entire batch history, from the sea coordinates to the retort cycle time.
Far from light pollution, the remote ocean offers a spectacular canvas, a moment of cosmic perspective for the crew.
Cable integrity. The heavy winch cables are inspected electronically to detect minute internal flaws invisible to the eye.
Water quality is key. The purity of the desalinated water is essential for the taste of both the food and the brine solution.
Meat separation. The dark, strongly flavored bloodline is separated and redirected for specialized products, maximizing the value of every cut.
Pre-fill cleaning. High-pressure sterile air blasts each can, removing any residual contaminants before product contact. Dispense accuracy. The automatic filler guarantees that the volume of oil or brine is within a fraction of a milliliter.
Internal flaw check. X-ray technology scans every can, ensuring no metal fragments or unwanted materials are inside the sealed product.
Transit protection. Extra cardboard and plastic corner guards prevent crushing and abrasion during the journey from ship to shore. System protection. Automatic valves regulate pressure within the closed-loop brine system, ensuring constant operational safety.
Performance review. The team analyzes the efficiency of the net deployment and catch success, learning for the next operation.
Internal water management. Bilge water is treated and filtered before discharge, adhering to strict maritime environmental rules.
Electrical monitoring. Motors are constantly checked for overload, ensuring the processing flow remains uninterrupted.
Clarity control. The anti-foaming agent ensures that the brine surface remains clear, allowing visual monitoring of the chilling fish.
Secure closure. The heavy retort doors are sealed by massive hydraulic rams, ensuring zero pressure loss during sterilization. Heat containment. Specialized thermal insulation prevents heat loss, maximizing energy efficiency and crew safety. Deep sterilization. The flaking surfaces receive meticulous manual cleaning, critical for preventing cross-contamination.
Inventory security. Sealing the pallets ensures that the product count remains accurate during the journey and transfer.
Automated navigation. The ship's computer maintains a constant course and minimal yaw, optimizing fuel consumption. Morale is vital. Moments of relaxation are carefully scheduled to combat the psychological toll of long voyages and intense work. Water reserve. The ship maintains a large buffer of purified water, essential for both crew consumption and factory operations.
Headspace control. The precise air gap is vital. Too little and the can may rupture during the cook. Too much and the quality is compromised.
Headspace clear. Final visual sort. Workers perform one last manual check, removing any material that does not meet the visual standard for premium canning.
Engine health. Regular preventative maintenance ensures the ship's primary power source operates reliably over the long haul.
The final count. The pressure and heat are held precisely until the required sterilization time is achieved.
Water safety. Automated systems keep the ship dry, constantly removing water to maintain stability and prevent internal flooding.
Proactive safety. Temporary matting provides essential traction on the constantly wet and often oily factory floor. Weight failure. If the weight is even slightly off, the pneumatic system immediately removes the can for manual inspection.
Isolated presence. Far from shore, these industrial operations are beacons of human activity in the vast, empty ocean.
Electrical nerve center. A complex distribution system manages power for all the machinery, refrigeration, and lighting. Lockout safety. During manual repairs, all heavy machinery is locked out to prevent catastrophic accidental startup.
Safety locked.
Friction reduction. Smooth movement of the cans is essential, requiring specialized lubrication of the guide rails. Cooling motion. The cans are gently shaken as they cool, ensuring all surfaces contact the cooling air/water evenly. Humidity control. Keeping the air dry prevents the cardboard from weakening and the can labels from peeling off. Joint integrity. Even the smallest gaps in the floor are meticulously cleaned and sealed to prevent bacterial ingress.
Texture separation. The processed meat is separated by desired flake size and texture, catering to diverse consumer needs.
Pallet stabilization. Heat shrinking ensures the entire pallet is a single, stable unit, ready to withstand rough transfer conditions.
Moments of normalcy. The crew finds small ways to celebrate and maintain morale, sharing food and stories of the sea.
Anchor retrieval. The massive anchor emerges from the abyss, bringing with it a layer of sediment and deep-sea life.
Biosecurity. The anchor is aggressively cleaned to prevent the transfer of foreign marine species between ocean zones.
Flavor customization. For special product lines, dry seasonings are added manually, ensuring even distribution before canning. Water factory. The massive RO system converts raw seawater into potable and process-grade clean water continuously.
Stability watch. The ship's stability is constantly monitored, especially when holds are being loaded or emptied.
Detail cleaning. Even microparticles of dust are removed via vacuum, maintaining the highest standard of air and surface hygiene.
Space optimization. Loins are tightly packed into the cages to maximize the volume processed in each retort cycle.
Machine upkeep. Constant lubrication ensures the high-speed sealing machinery operates without overheating or seizing. Battling the elements. Work continues even under heavy rain, as the process must maintain its relentless schedule. Power creation. The Aquila's generators produce enough electricity to run a small town, fueling the processing plant and refrigeration.
Positional accuracy. INS ensures the ship knows its exact location even without constant GPS signal, vital for logging catch coordinates.
Color grading. A standardized color chart is used to grade the meat, ensuring consistency for different canned products.
Light red, white.
Lid alignment. The lids are fed and precisely positioned by machine, ready for the critical hermetic closure.
Label resilience. The label must withstand moisture and temperature change. A physical pull test verifies the glue integrity.
Adhesion passed.
Underwater scouting. Drones provide an immediate visual check on the net's shape and integrity immediately after deployment. Basket circulation. The heavy metal cages are quickly cleaned and returned to the filling line, maintaining the continuous flow.
Can hygiene. Every sealed can receives a final powerful wash, removing surface contaminants before the final cook.
Thermal exchange. Accessing the vast cold hold, briefly relieving the cloud of energy. A vision.
Moving the hunt. After a successful haul, the Aquila moves to a new position, allowing the previous zone time to recover.
Heat mapping. Engineers scan the machinery for abnormal heat signatures, detecting potential friction or failure points early.
Size classification. The meat is manually sorted to meet the specific texture requirements for different canned tuna products. Peak production. Every component of the factory is synchronized, operating at maximum efficiency to process the enormous catch. Automated lubrication. Constant oil feed prevents metal-on-metal friction in the fastest-moving part of the canning process. Weight verification. A final manual spot check confirms the accuracy of the automated checkweigher system.
350.2 grams confirmed.
Manual placement. Despite automation, human hands provide the final touch, carefully arranging the cans for secure transit.
Outbound flow. The finished boxes are gently pushed toward the storage area, completing the production journey.
Data logging. Continuous logging of ocean conditions informs future conservation strategies and fishing models.
The cold lifeline. Powerful pumps draw in cold ocean water, essential for initial chilling before deep freezing. Flow metering. Monitoring the water intake rate ensures optimal pump performance and energy efficiency. Tank sanitation. Manual scrubbing ensures complete removal of biological material, critical for the next chilling cycle.
UV sterilization. Empty cans pass under powerful UV lights, providing a final, non-chemical layer of microbial protection.
Micrometer precision. The seam profile is measured down to the micrometer, ensuring maximum pressure resistance during the cook.
Monitoring. A small drone is used to check the stability and condition of the high-stacked cargo in the dark, cold hold.
Species verification. A final manual check ensures that the correct tuna species is entering the designated can line.
Albacore, skipjack.
Cage preservation. The heavy steel cages are varnished to prevent corrosion from the constant exposure to hot, pressurized steam.
Workshop at sea. The ship carries a fully equipped workshop, enabling immediate repair of complex hydraulic and mechanical systems.
Pump maintenance. The high-volume fish pump is regularly dismantled for thorough cleaning and inspection of internal parts.
pH control. The acidity level of the brine must be precisely controlled to maximize both preservation and flavor profile.
Crew hygiene. Industrial laundry facilities are required to keep the crew uniforms clean and sterile for food safety standards.
Perfect alignment. Sensors ensure zero tolerance for misalignment before the high-pressure seaming process. Surface drying. Residual moisture is quickly evaporated to prevent immediate external corrosion before the label is applied.
Tamper-proofing. Specialized cans receive an additional plastic security seal, guaranteeing the integrity of the product until opening.
Weight of command. The long journey demands constant attention, a battle against fatigue and the vastness of the sea. The final promise. After the storm and the labor, the sea offers a spectacular farewell, a sign of successful return.
catch, even when it remains.
Mineral check. Monitoring the mineral content of the cooling water prevents scaling and residue buildup on the cans.
Surface protection. Paper sheets prevent metal-on-metal abrasion between cans as they move and cool.
Emergency preparedness. Workers practice rapid shutdown procedures, ensuring safety in case of mechanical failure or injury.
Emergency stop!
Vibration control. Specialized dampeners isolate the sensitive seamer from the constant roll and vibration of the ship.
Micro-verification. The onboard lab conducts continuous microbial checks, ensuring absolute sterility throughout the process.
Surface readiness. The cans are manually wiped to remove any residual moisture or oil that might interfere with label adhesion.
Box coding. The final packaging receives its unique tracking code, closing the chain of custody. Resource reconciliation. A final tally of input ingredients ensures accurate cost and resource consumption tracking.
Crane security.
Seal maintenance. The pressurized retort seals require regular application of high-temperature sealant for maximum safety and efficiency.
Flake recovery. All high-value tuna flakes are recovered from the line, maximizing the overall yield of the catch.
Final transition. The product is safely moved into the long-term cold storage hold, awaiting offloading at port.
Pressure stability. Controlled air exchange prevents dangerous pressure differentials during loading and unloading operations.
Chamber maintenance. The retort interiors are manually cleaned and descaled to maintain heating efficiency and prevent residue buildup.
Retort lockout. Metallic safety tags ensure that no one attempts to open the pressurized retort before the cook cycle is complete.
Lock confirmed.
Maintaining contact. The satellite dome automatically tracks the necessary orbital link, ensuring continuous communication and data flow.
Navigating the darkness. The ship relies on powerful running lights and radar to safely navigate through the unlit, empty ocean. Course correction. The massive rudder provides the necessary force to maintain the ship's trajectory against ocean forces.
Water usage. Precise metering of cleaning water tracks resource consumption and minimizes waste during the rinse cycle.
Lid segregation. Different product specifications require corresponding lid types, sorted manually before alignment. Raw material intake. The primary water source for the entire factory is the raw box seal check. The adhesive seal of the box must be checked to prevent moisture ingress, which could damage the inner cans.
Preliminary scanning. The hunt begins days before the net drops, with sonar continuously mapping the subsurface.
UV protection. The plastic wrap receives a UV coating to protect the labels and cardboard from sunlight degradation during transport.
Origin identification. The final can label is coded with the precise country and zone of the fish's capture. Heavy repair. Large hydraulic cylinders, essential for net and crane operation, are repaired and replaced by onboard engineers.
Compressor endurance. The powerful compressors run non-stop, creating thick layers of ice on their exterior surfaces.
Pipe monitoring. The cooling water lines are checked for temperature leaks, ensuring maximum thermal efficiency throughout the system.
Mat integrity. The anti-slip mats are scrubbed and sterilized, preventing accidents and minimizing biological buildup.
Labeling flow. Thousands of cans pass through the machines every hour, receiving their final identity before boxing. Stop-start precision. The pneumatic stopper briefly pauses the can's progress, allowing for precise volumetric or visual checks. Hidden dirt. UV light reveals microscopic organic residue, guiding the deep cleaning and sanitation efforts. Heat circulation. Cans are stacked with precise spacing to allow for maximum steam and water circulation during the cook.
Energy cost. The high-intensity processing and freezing demand a massive, constant energy burn, tracked minute by minute.
The code of the sea.
Despite being competitors, vessels assist each other in distress, honoring the unwritten laws of the ocean.
Water stability. Internal partitions prevent the fresh water from sloshing violently, maintaining the ship's overall stability. Solvent control. The use of cleaning agents is strictly metered to maximize hygiene while minimizing environmental and chemical waste.
Gasket hygiene. The high-pressure door seal area is meticulously cleaned to ensure a perfect, debris-free seal.
Return protocols. The crew reviews safety and port procedures, preparing for the final phase of the voyage.
Enhanced vision. Specialized eyewear helps reduce glare and reveal subtle defects in the meat not visible under normal lighting.
Label supply. Large, continuous rolls of labels ensure the automated process runs without interruption.
Label integrity. The paper label must be flawless. Damaged labels are replaced immediately to ensure the product information is clear. Voyage closed. The final records are secured, finalizing the documentation of the journey, the catch, and the production.
Journey's end. The floating factory returns, its mission successfully completed, ready to unload its preserved cargo.
From the blue vastness of the sea to your home, this is the journey of the Aquila, the ultimate
Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure. The world is full of wonders, and our quest for knowledge